Is owning a pit bull safe with children in the house? Having any dog around kids can be dangerous depending on the children. Example: look at Cora question: what should I do if my kid punched my dog and the dog bit her? Or something to that effect. Regardless of owning a dog, kids should learn animal body language and respect it. Animals can't get away and lock themselves in the bathroom for a break. They don't have words to say stop. Some are more tolerant than others. Any dog can bite. Not all kids are respectful. I don't believe in breed issues as much as I do in people issues. We have all seen parents that don't give a crap. That let kids climb on dogs and treat them as toys. That rub around throwing fits at stores and are given into by parents. I have had a child bitten by a dog. He tried to break up a dog fight. This was his fault, not the dog's. My son knew better but wasn't thinking in the moment. We had to get stitches on our hand and was an expensive reminder to a 15-year-old on dog behaviors. Dogs nor kids are toys. You need to train them and help them learn what is expected. Kids go to school, dogs go to training. Training is more for you even than the dogs. Some dogs have better temperament to kids. This is behavior that can vary in breed. Try not to stereotype people or animals. You want a laid-back dog that isn't reactive, and isn't territorial for best results with a child. A good breeder or rescue should be able to identify temperaments, as will a trainer. Again, remember, any dog can bite in the right circumstances. Most any dog can be safe in a house with children. Just as any dog can be dangerous in a house with children. But, what I see all the time, is how people expect dogs to tolerate things, even abuse from wild children, that they themselves would not allow a child do to them. Things such as riding the dog like a horse, sticking their fingers in the dog's eyes, slapping the dog, or throwing toys and hitting the dog, even jumping up and down on the dog's back, while the dog is trying to sleep. Plus, stealing the dog's food while it tries to eat. If a person knows a decent amount about dogs in general, and can see the warning signs dogs generally give off before they react to a situation, and the children are taught to respect the dog, and not use it as a play toy, but respect it as a living being that feels pain, and has fears, just like we do, there shouldn't be any problems. I myself have never left any of my dogs alone with children. Not my own children, or anyone else's children. Even with my most docile dogs. After all, we were all children at one time, and we did things we'd never do as adults. We were fearless, and took chances, all just a part of growing up. And, I'm not saying all kids do bad things. I just prefer to be safe, and avoid any kind of problems with my dogs, while also making sure everyone is safe. Even though our son is mentally and physically disabled, he was taught to respect all people and animals. But, that's just the way I do things here, and I'm sure many will disagree with it. And I've safely owned American Staffordshire Terriers, Rottweilers, Presa Canario, Bull Mastiff, Beagles, a Newfoundland, German Shepherds, an Aussie, a Pom, and a few mixed breeds throughout the years. Many breeds which are not recommended to raise with children. Depends on the pit bull, the children, and the parents. Pit bulls are generally much more tolerant of children than, say, Chihuahuas, Jack Russells, Chows, or Dalmatians. All the bull breeds are touch insensitive as a rule, so they don't mind generally if the child pulls on their ears or pats them too hard or teethes on their feet or whatever. However, if the children are deliberately cruel, then of course no dog should tolerate that. If the parents are clueless about directing the behavior of a really strong dog, then any muscular dog can knock toddlers over. In fact, this is inevitable, so the parents need to be able to handle that kind of thing without pitching a fit at either the dog or the toddler. And of course, if the pit bull was bred by the kind of person who is into fighting and animal torture, then that particular pit bull might not be the very best possible choice. American Bulldogs and American Staffordshire Terriers are two of the bull breeds that are more often well bred by knowledgeable people. They are both likely to be great with kids, as long as the parents are competent at handling large, enthusiastic, muscular dogs.